Hello Taurus, welcome to Straight Tarot. My name is Becky and I'm here to do your general reading for the new year, January 2021. Welcome. Remember to check your moon, your rising and your Venus signs for further clarity, just in case this one isn't your story. If you are a cross watcher checking up on someone, welcome. This might help you too. Please can I ask you to like and subscribe and comment and share. It helps the channel to grow. And I really do appreciate the times that people have liked and subscribed. Thank you for doing that. And I also offer personal readings. My email's in the description below. So let's start. What I'm going to do is I've got some good oracle, some bad oracle. The good side of life, the bad side of life. The things you're dealing with and the things that aren't so good and the things that you're dealing with which are quite good. So at the moment I'm doing the good, and then after that I will do the tarot read itself and we'll find out more that way. So this is for Taurus, please, for January 2021. Taurus. Strengthen you stand in your power with wisdom. Awaken to your own majesty, wear your cloak of power with pride. So there's a feel of maybe your pride has taken a hit and you are able to see your pride this month, be able to deal with your pride and be able to take that and use it in your power. Okay, you have your pride back here, Taurus, which is good news. Okay, so another card for you. Lively. Another card for Taurus, please, on the good side. So you have your pride, brilliant, your self-esteem. Maybe the month of December you weren't feeling yourself. Maybe you were feeling down and out. Oh, okay. Creative writing. Make time to write down your thoughts in a journal or pen or an article or book. So you might take advantage of the fact that you are writing stuff down. Maybe it's your New Year's resolution at the moment, is to record what you're thinking and to kind of sieve your way through your thoughts and your memories that way, and to see if you can find a way around it spiritually and do it, which is good. So now we're going to look at the dark side. What's playing on Taurus's mind at the moment? What's playing on Taurus's mind at the moment? Wow. Okay, we've got Israfel, Angel of Song. What's crossing my mind is that there's a song that you're thinking of that's playing over and over in your head, and it's either not doing you any favours, like it's making you think of things from the past that aren't in your best interest anymore. Something that, like an ex or something bad, a bad memory. There's a song that's causing you, right, and you're having identity issues. Is that right here, Taurus? So there's a feeling of what you're doing now with your self-esteem and your pride, which is wonderful, which is good for you, in small doses. It's a case of saying, is this me? Is this me? Am I the person who I want to be? And this is what's crossing your mind. And what we forget to tell ourselves is that we are the master, we are in control of who we are. And maybe it's a case of you're looking at yourself in the mirror and thinking, am I being the person I want to be? That's interesting. So there's a lot of thoughts going through your head at the moment, Taurus. One is of a typical New Year's resolution, January feeling of, I'm going to start recording everything down. I'm going to take every day and think about, reflect, and do it that way, and to see if I can do this. And maybe that's where is this me? Can I carry out my New Year's resolution, or am I asking too much of myself, too much of other people? And it seems to be some of you may be musicians. I'm thinking of the signs of for the Tauruses that write music. You either love music, you listen to it, you may be a DJ, you may play an instrument, you may be a singer, that kind of energy. There's a feeling of a song playing on your mind. Maybe it's a different song than you're used to. This is very sort of to someone in particular, because I don't think this is for everyone. But it's like you're listening to the radio and the same song is coming up and you've noticed that. It's that kind of thing. I always get a few on these ones. It's not a bad thing. No, that's too many. Sorry, spirits, too many. Too many. Just pick one, please. Oh. Okay. Healing, chaos and openness. So there is a form of sort of being able to open up about what you went through in the past. You're able to communicate, and maybe you want to communicate through song. Maybe you're thinking from your past hurts, from your pain that you received when whatever happened. You are now in your pride, and you're able to take this and make it into something that other people can share and understand and relate with. But you're wondering, is this me? Is this what I do? This is what you're thinking. People don't know me as this kind of person. Am I just going to feel a bit strange? Earth pulsing, pulse of the mother, slow down, time in nature. So yeah, slow down here, Taurus. Don't think about it, just let it come in. Slow down, walk in nature, take your time. Use this time, this holiday time, to look within and find out your answers. Don't think about work. If you're not working and you are able to have that day off and not think about work, have that day off and don't think about work. Think about yourself, where you want to go. Reflect on your year and reflect on to your new year and what you want to do for it. I mean, it's always a good idea to write down aspirations, what you would like to do, and to follow them through and to see how far you will come and want to achieve those goals that you want to. Unless you write them down, though, you won't really appreciate it enough, because it won't feel like a goal. And you're more likely to achieve that goal if you write it down as well. So write down your goals, write down your aspirations. You have the pride and you have the self-esteem to go forward and do this. You can do it, Taurus. So now let's go on to the read. Let's go on to tarot read even, and we'll find out what we've got for you. So I just had a quick look at the camera then. Taurus, oh my God, falling cards. What have we got here? Two of Cups, Ten of Pentacles, and Temperance. Okay. One last, and then we'll deal. Right, yeah. Okay, we've got a couple of children here. Maybe. Or a message. So if you have children, we're dealing with children. If you don't, there's a message here. So with this Seven of Wands, this is about defence, being on defence, feeling not paranoid necessarily, but it's along the signs of, I feel like I have to defend myself about something, okay? And here we have this hanged man, and this is your obstacle. A hanged man is Pisces energy. And what happens here is that your obstacle is looking within and finding answers through looking at yourself. The hangman is looking at yourself and looking how you perceived a situation, how you reacted in a situation. And this is your obstacle to becoming less defensive. And it seems like to be able to defend yourself, you have to look at yourself in the mirror. That's what's coming across. Okay, now we've got in your present energy this lovely Page of Swords energy. This can be gossip, this can be spying, this can be an information gatherer, someone who's studying, someone who is trying to absorb information from a certain place. Could be the World Wide Web. Generally speaking, it's someone who wants to obtain information. Okay, so that's in your energy at the moment. So Taurus, you could be in this studious mind or wanting to find something out. You're wanting to find something out because your past energy was the Page of Wands. Now this page is a bit more active. He's the, I like to say, the adventurous kid in the deck. So this one stays at home studying, finding out information, gossiping. This one is more adventurous, goes out and to explore instead of reading it in a book. So you wear this energy, or someone you know is a fire sign. We have Leo, Aries, and bear with me, I always forget the last one for some reason, Sagittarius. And then this Page of Swords is air energy, which is your Aquarius, your Gemini, and your Libra. Okay. Now, what we have in what your higher self would like to achieve is the Three of Cups. This card is of celebration. So you could be wanting to go to a party to celebrate with friends, with family, get-togethers. This is pretty general because I think everyone's feeling like this at the moment. It is a case of everyone is just like, I need to go out and party. I need to go and hug my mum. I need to go hug whoever I need to. It's one of these cards. It's a card of getting together and celebrating, but it's what your higher self wants. It's unfortunately not part of what your future is going to have. It's all about what you're thinking. I'd really want to just talk to people. You're probably feeling a little bit lonely, but there is a good time to self-reflect and get to know yourself better and to understand the people around you. Now with this Ace of Swords in your future, now this is good energy. The aces are all about new beginnings, a new spark, a new idea. It's the initial, you sit there, you think, what shall I do? What shall I do? It's that light bulb moment. And this light bulb moment is your truth. It's your ideas and how you want to go forward and communicate. And this is your future card, which is wonderful. So to reflect on yourself, you will find the answer. You will find the truth to a situation. You will find something that you were after. And it could be to do with two children, a Page of Wands and this Page of Swords here. If it's not children, it's someone who is a fire sign or an air sign and something along those lines. You are dealing with maybe a Pisces here, but there is definitely an air of young, immature energy of some sort. Okay, so your advice card is to be this Knight of Wands. Now, you were the Page of Wands in the past, and now the advice is to promote to the Knight of Wands. This is someone who goes out and they're still learning, they're still going to make mistakes, they're kind of in their 20s. I love this card. It looks like Flash. You know, Flash? Anyway, so he's kind of there, kind of going, I'm going to go on my very mature adventure now, because now I've grown up, I can go and explore further. I can explore on my bigger dragon because he's all grown up too, and I'm going off. Okay, now this is the advice. This is advice to step up, to take action. Step up to take action, to go forward in what you know. You are guided, you are intuitively guided to go where after your self-reflection. Now, people are seeing you as the Six of Pentacles. Are you giving too much? Are you fair? Is there enough give and take in a situation? It could be that they see you as balanced and fair. So this is how people see you. They don't see you as take, and they don't see you as give. You're in the middle, which is a good place to be, Taurus. So congratulations. This is something where you're kind of looking at the situation and you're going, am I giving this situation too much thought, too much time, too much money, too much love maybe? And do I need to back off a bit to the point, you've got the balance right, and that's wonderful. Your hopes and fears is this, the Five of Cups. This is a fear. This is a fear of being left out in the cold, of being left in poverty, penniless, being without money. And this is your fear. But at the same time, it's a hope. Because you have less responsibilities with less money, you have less risks to take. You can rest on less money. You won't maybe have the same respect or sorry, I've stopped there, haven't I? I'll stop there because my mind's gone completely blank, and that's always a sign to stop. Right, we've got the Four of Pentacles as your outcome. Four of Pentacles is all about boredom and apathy. You probably feel quite bored at the moment, Taurus. Taurus, you're quite an active person. You kind of want to keep going. You want to work. You want to work with the earth. You're earthy, you're grounded. And this Four of Wands is kind of hanging around, causing a bit of boredom and apathy. This whole looking within, looking in the mirror, kind of self-reflecting stuff isn't your style, and you'd rather do something else. And I don't blame you, Taurus, but it's almost as if Spirit is kind of guiding you towards a self-reflection, to understand that you need to mature up to a Knight of Wands, to be able to build, to be able to grow, okay? Oh, well, that's good. Now let's see if we can get any more. So what we've got so far is, it's kind of not the most interesting tarot read, but it is a lot on self-reflection and looking at things. And maybe this is you at the moment, Taurus. If you are dealing with a person involved here, this could be to do with someone is acting as if they're not acting their age, is what I want to say, or they are quite young. And there's a feeling of a truth's going to come out. There is a truth coming out with this person, and there'll be balance in the situation. You just need to sort of step up to the mark, and they will follow. It's kind of, at the moment they could be self-defensive, or you're self-defensive, someone's self-defensive here, and you feel, if your fear is that you're going to be left out in the cold by this person. So you don't want to put your foot down too much, because you are a fair person, and if you step down too much, you don't want this person to maybe feel as if they're being pushed out or something like that. But yeah, at the moment you've got boredom and apathy. It's almost as if you're in holiday land, but you don't want to be. There's a lot of, well, what we had come up was Healing Chaos. Now, Healing Chaos is a card of, it's almost as if it's the Tower card, because something has to fall down for something new to grow. It's a transformation card, and you have to kind of heal first to be able to put down new foundations. And this is for everyone. Everyone has to do this. This isn't just you, Taurus. But maybe at this particular time, there's something that's happened which has kind of aggravated things. And you're kind of doing this whole mirroring or reflecting on the situation. Let's find out what else we got. Oh my God, we got Temperance card, balance. What's getting in the way of balance? The devil. Let's look. What else we got? They could be dealing with a Capricorn. But there's two major arcana in the middle here. So your obstacle to getting to this balanced energy is something to do with the devil. Now, the devil is to do with things we don't want to do, but we do anyway. It's a card of addiction, fears, all the bad stuff, you know. Along comes fear and tells us we cannot do something. It takes away our self-esteem. It takes away our courage, our pride. And unfortunately, when that happens, we become unbalanced. So to defeat the devil in this card of where you are at the moment, maybe, you have to do this to get the balanced, calm, serene water feeling like everything's good to go type energy. So with that, at the moment, you have strength. Could be a Leo involved in this. But with the Leo card, it could be a sign of strength. You're in a strong sense of well-being at the moment, a strong sense of calm, sereneness, and this is making you reflect because you have the freedom, courage and freedom, because a lion is free. Okay, sorry, that was weird. But then you also have your past energy is your mental restriction. So mental restriction, you weren't able to get out. You weren't able to do anything. You're restricted in a way. So you couldn't kind of reflect by yourself to do what you want to do by yourself. And with that, you have this Hierophant card. Now, this is what your higher self would like to achieve. The Hierophant is all about can be the spiritual card because the Hierophant is the priest. So it's about being able to see things in a spiritual way, being able to look things as a middleman, a balanced person, someone who can look down and see the situations from all points of view without having bias or things that can make us think, stereotyping people or that kind of thing. And where we come with this is a contract as well. So it's a contract of spiritual connection. It can be seen with religion. It could be to do with marriage. It can be to do with maybe if you have a contract to a mortgage, say, or a contract that you have to sign which legally binds you to a situation. And this is what your higher self would like to achieve. So maybe, Taurus, whatever situation you're in, whether you want to get that house, whether you want to get married, or you want to bind yourself in a contract which leads you to another place, another choice, another place to grow that you feel you can achieve. Oh my God, right. Okay, so in your future, you have this lovely Queen of Swords here. Now, this could be air energy, where we're thinking Gemini, Libra and Aquarius. If you're dealing with one of these people, this is who you are going forward to. It could be your energy where you are kind of putting your foot down. You're being quick thinking. You may be being a bit stubborn, but the Queen of Swords, upright, is a good character. This isn't someone that will... This is fair and just, but they're very logical. They don't use their heart. They kind of say, right, this is it, and this is how it's going to be. They put their foot down, the sword into place, and that's the way it's going to go. Now, for what your advice card is that you have the Nine of Cups. So it's telling you to be emotionally complete within yourself without the people surrounding you. It's feeling content, not feel lonely if you are without people. People can be surrounded with people and feel lonely, but people who are on their own can feel complete and don't feel lonely. So it's all about a state of mind, a state of being, a state of who you are inside and where you want to be. Okay, so this is Spirit advising you not to see if you are alone, maybe you are isolated or quarantined without people around you, and this is causing your loneliness and making you feel like, oh, this boredom and apathy is coming across. Now, we have the Three of Cups. We also had the Three of Cups there, didn't we? So it could be a case of, this is the friendship. How other people see you is wanting this celebration. So you've obviously communicated about the fact that you want to get together. You've communicated that you feel missed. You miss the people around you. You've communicated this fact because that's what your higher self would like to achieve. So you have been able to communicate that because the other person or the other people know that this is something that you would like, and they see you as someone who bonds people together, who gets people together. That's really good. Thanks, Taurus. And here we have the World card. This is your hope and fear. So World card is a lesson learned, a karmic cycle completed. This is an ending, something that has finished for a new cycle to begin. It could be spiritually minded. It can be about, sorry, my mind's gone blank again. Yeah, it's almost as if it's gone with the Five of Cups, which is interesting. So your hopes and your fears. You hope to be rich. You hope not to, you fear to be poor. I think that is the basic situation of human nature, is to be abundant and rich and being able to save. Maybe you want to save and not be in this kind of, I've spent all my money, where's the rest of it type fear. Okay. And the ending of your reading is this Six of Pentacles with the Four of Pentacles. So there's a sense of this give and take again, your fairness. You're doing well at the moment, Taurus. There's not much to say with you. I think Spirit is just asking you to enjoy the moment of the peace and quiet and the spending time alone if you are alone. If you can, if you can't get alone, maybe it's a case of it can't get alone. It is a case of reflecting on what you need to do, reflection with your creative writing. Create a journal, create a diary, something which you can start. Maybe I'm thinking account books. Some of you, maybe it could be a case of an account book. But anyway, thank you so much, Taurus, for listening to this. If you would like a private read, which is a bit more personal and sort of to you, please do contact me. Like, subscribe, comment, that would be lovely. And Happy New Year, and I'll hopefully see you next time. Take care. Bye.